Hello everyone, welcome back for another video. Today I have something a little bit different for you. I'm gonna be playing two mono white decks, a little bit of a Weenie style decks, as to talk about the new upcoming Core21's mono white cards that are becoming with a new set that are gonna be very helpful for mono white. And considering that, I want to showcase two, one with 0 rares and one with a lot of rares decks. And we're gonna be starting off with the full-on rare mono white weenies, which basically has some Alsaids, some Healer Hawk, God's Wheeling, some Ajanis to get them big and fluffy, Daxos for extra healing, Helioid for extra counters and stuff like that. We even have Linden to get things going very fast with the lifelink. We have, of course, Omen of the Sun to heal and get two little weenie human soldiers, which is nice. We have Phalanx Tactics as to basically give everything +1/+1 and +2/+1 for the end of the turn, or Unbreakable Formation, which basically is indestructible to all your creatures as an anti-board wipe, but also it can give +1/+1 counters and vigilance to all your creatures if you do it on your main phase, which is great. So I'm gonna be going over this deck first. I'm gonna be talking about the cards from from Core21. I'm gonna probably showing them while I talk about them, and yeah, it's gonna be fun, and let's get to it. So a few quick things before we get into the games. First of all, I'm not gonna be commentating on the game too much, as I will be wanting to talk about the cards. This is more like background things for you to see, and to also see kind of how I play the deck. Also, this is a horrible hand, by the way. This is a lot. This is way actually good. This is really good. I like this a lot. So yeah. I want to say that the reason why I didn't have video for 2 days is because I had a thunderstorm, and the thunderstorm had lightning. Lightning made the electricity in my house, go down, and I thought it burned my PSU, my energy giver to my computer, but it was something else completely different, and everything is fine, and I have my computer back and everything is good in the world. A little bit of a disclaimer, so if you enjoy these videos, these decks I make, I appreciate and love all of your support. You're very awesome for doing it, so make sure to leave a like, subscribe for more content, because that makes you super awesome. And yeah, we have the perfect 1, 2, 3 into a super Ajani with Linden, and it's just an easy win, baby. So yeah, let's talk about mono white weenies in Core21. First of all, we're gonna be talking about the new planeswalker called Basriket, or Vasriket. I would say Vasri, but I think it's too Greek, I think. But anyways, Basriket. This guy is really safe. First of all, he looks freaking cool as fuck, and his haircut and mousse and beard are on point, dude. Look at this guy, so badass. So this guy has is a 3 mana, right? 3 loyalty planeswalker, which is pretty nice. By the way, we kill our opponent here. So yeah, he's a 3 mana planeswalker that drops with 3 loyalty and has a +1 effect of put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target creature. It gets indestructible until the end of the turn. So basically, you pop him, you basically have an Alsaid or a Ajani, +1, get him a counter, get him indestructible, everything, really nice. So that was also a great showcase of the deck. That was pretty insane. I don't want to mumble too much over this video, so I will try to keep it sweet and simple and short. So yeah, he's an amazing card, and for his -2, it gets really insane here. Whenever 1 or more known token creatures attack this turn, create that many 1/1 white soldier creature tokens that are tapped and attacking. So basically, I have 2-3 creatures down. I plop him on turn 3, I -2 him, and I have another extra 2 little token creatures, soldier token creatures, that are attacking. Which is insane, because I'm up to 4 creatures on turn 3. That's a great value, if you ask me. So the reason I, of course, play Healer's Hulk is so they cannot be defended. And I can get the lifelink on Johnny. So yeah, that's a great effect on +1 and -2, but -6 is you get an emblem. At the beginning of combat on your turn, create a 1/1 white soldier creature token and put a +1/+1 counter on its creature you control. This guy is awesome. He is really funny and fun as a card. He just provides so much coolness. I like it a lot. And I can't wait to make content with him. He's gonna be so cool, dude. I like him already. And he basically is the... Oh, you bloody hacker. That's okay. That's why Destructible is good, boys and girls. I don't work with Graveyard Baby. Alright. We do have Omen of the Sun, which I like because it has a flash ability, so we can do it at the end of the turn. It gives us 2 small white human creatures, tokens, and it also has a scry effect for 2. Anywho. Alright. Moving on. Why is Mono White Weenie gonna be good just because of Basri Cat? No. It's because of him and other cool, amazing stuff like Basri's Lieutenant. This boy comes down and is like, hey, you thought you could do something to my creatures? Guess fucking again. So, let me just give you a clear explanation of what's gonna be going on with this guy. You remember how they just ritual suits and it says destroy all creatures with commander rank cost 3 or less? Well, if they did that and we had Basri's Lieutenant, which is a 4 mana 2/3/4, this guy, first of all, is really cool. Because whenever Basri's Lieutenant or another creature you control dies, if it had a counter on it, a +1/+1 counter on it, create a 2/2 white knight creature token with Vigilance. Do you understand that if I had 4 creatures with tokens and they ritual suited me and I had the Basri's Lieutenant down, I would actually have had 4. I would have 4 2/2 white knight creature tokens. Like, that's insane value with Vigilance. Dude, that's so cool. It's such a great guarantee overall. Alright. I'm just gonna be waiting a turn. We have nothing to do here. We kinda got a little bit destroyed by Ritual of Suit in this weird Shultide deck. Also, my third's dying. Anywho, so this guy also has Vigilance, Protection from Multicolor, which makes him a very good card as to not be removed by our opponent, which is great. And when he enters the battlefield, he puts a 1/+1 counter on target creature you control. So, a great card in addition to Basri that just helps you have that safety net versus a plethora of decks. Wow, we're hitting lands. This is a 22 lander deck. Weird. And yeah, overall, really like him as a combo. But that's a 2 and a 3 drop. How about going for something? That's why I really like Unbreakable Formation, by the way. If we had a Breakable Formation at the beginning, oh, so good. But yeah, how about we go to something like, you have the 4 drop with Basri's Lieutenant, there we go. Very difficult word for me. Lol. Yeah, and you go to 5th turn and you got nothing to do. What do? Well, you have Basri's Solidarity, or Solidarity. Dude, okay, we're gonna be getting out of this one, I'm bored already. Yeah, so, as you can see, there's a theme that if you have Basri, you have counters, and this puts a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control for 2 mana on sorcery speed, which basically you have Basri, you have Lieutenant, and if you have any sort of board state, you put counters on everything. So Basri Lieutenant immediately is a guarantee that you don't lose your stuff no matter what. You don't even need to put the counters, they are there. And that is insanely good, dude. I really like this 3 combo thing we have. You know, makes the idea of playing mono white so beautiful in my eyes, especially on budget version as well. Oh, this is a hand, a very weird hand, but I'll take it. Anywho, and the last card I want to talk about, there are many cards in Core21 I want to talk about, but as far as the White Weenie talk point I want to make, you know? As far as that goes, oh my goodness. There is one card that reminded me of an old Dominaria card for Mono White aggro, and that is Glorious Anthem. Now this card is a 3 mana enchantment. Creatures you control get +1/+1. This reminds me of I had the word and it totally eludes me now. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm not cutting, dude. I'm not cutting. I'm searching for it. Let me just go Dominaria. I got this in like 1 second, dude. 1 second. There we go. Benalis Marshall. Mwah. Quality, speed. This is why you watch me, dude. Because I bring the quality to the playing fields. So yeah, this thing basically is a permanent buff to all your creatures for only 3 mana, which is very cost efficient in my eyes, of course. And basically it will help you win the game through a constant buff to your creatures, and the difficulty of its removal due to it being an enchantment makes me even more happy that they added it in. Does this mean they have Embercleave? Pretty positive it does. Ew. Well, oh shit. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. I'm just gonna basically only kill Scorch Spitter to see what they do as well. Jesus Christ. Bad start versus Mono Red. I'm gonna be changing now to the 0 rare deck list, so let's have a look on that. So the 0 rare deck list for today's video is Mono White Voltron. I think you have seen this quite a little bit. So basically, you have only very few creatures. We have, first of all, 20 lands. We run Alseid, we run Healer's Hawk, Gingerbrute, and I run Transcend Envoy. I personally like it, but you can run something else in its place. But yeah, you run these 3 creatures. You run God's Will and Karametra's Blessing to protect them. You run Aegis together. You run Aegis, and Solid Footing is to make your creatures have higher toughness, so they can assign their toughness damage and be pretty cool and all that. You have Sentinel Eyes for some vigilance, and of course you have all that glitters as basically the killer card combined with either Healer's Hawk or Gingerbrute to go above or under your opponent. So yeah, let's get to that. Let's play a few games with this, and I'll call it recording session, because I think I talked overall about everything I want to talk about Mono White Weenie and why I think it's gonna be really cool. And I really want to make these videos where I talk about what I think it's gonna be good, what I think it's gonna be cool, meme, and all that stuff. I went in with the wrong deck. Oops. This happens when I don't cut, dude. Boys and girls, this happens when I don't cut. This is what happens. This is my life. I forget to do stuff. But yeah, there are gonna be more videos in which I basically talk about Core21, what I like, what I want to see, what I want to play, of course I want your opinions, what you think about everything I talked about. Comment the comments down below with anything and everything you want to talk about, and of course about what I said. I really want to know your opinions. But yeah. No, I want the card, right? Sorry, I'm just thinking about, until the game goes in, what I want to do for the video editing process. So yeah, do I believe this deck gets an upgrade from any cards from Core21? I don't think so. But I think this deck is also really, really strong on its own. Like, you keep 2 mana because that's the most mana you're gonna get, and you're gonna be going very fast. So we're gonna go. Alseid is already protected due to Karametra's Blessing because it's an enchantment creature, which is very important to know. Just an Envoy, also same dealio, so that's good. Oh boy, there we go. My opponent finally decided to play the game. That voice is also very funny. Okay, Mono Red again. Do we vanquish it this time, though? Major questions. Well, I'm just gonna give this immediately a +1/+1 counter. I mean, it's not counter, it just gets bigger, gets vigilance, and it has its healing, so Shazam! We already are off to a good start. I'm gonna keep Karameter's Blessing open, of course. I really like putting more arts into my decks. I don't do that enough. So all that glitters is basically the best card draw we can have. Okay. Do I really even give a rat's ass about that? I really don't. Okay. Cool. We're gonna go Transcendent Envoy. We're gonna keep on trucking on with Life's Bounty. And next turn on, we have a lot of cards to play in an insta speed, which I like. So this gives us the counter. Tinster Dodger is gonna be problematic for sure, but not really, as we have a lot of healing due to Alseid. So let's see what they're gonna do. What are you gonna do when they come for you? That's a joke I like to make. Alright. How many games am I gonna play with this deck? Probably 1, max 2. Alright. Nothing really from them, so I'm gonna... Nah, that's wrong. If I play Solid Footing and I don't have something to do with it, I think it's just gonna be bad, because I'm just gonna be kind of like letting Alseid die to a shock, you know. Alright, let's stop that. Let's do Solid Footing. I could flash Solid Footing on the attack, but I don't really care, and I'm just gonna attack with everything and heal up for 6 and be Voltron-y. We have 20 lands, we have drawn to 4, which is kind of like really weird. Wow, they take 7 damage and we heal up for 6 and we still have that. Okay. That is pretty insane. Also, Karametra's Blessing is like really good compared to most of the time to Protection, Divine. Oh, right there was this one other card, no? Yeah, there was a card I forgot from N21. Okay. Yeah, there was this card I forgot, which was Protection. No? No, you're not gonna claim the firstborn my card. Bruh. What if you have Flink? Bruh. Yeah, there was this card that I forgot about that gives protection. Ugh. If it has a counter, right? Oh, where is it? Yes. Feat of Resistance. I forgot about this card. Yes. This card is a great problem solver compared to God's Willing. Alright, there we go. There we go. Oh, this is horrible. That's horrible. Yeah, because it... no, sorry, what am I saying? No, it's... also Qatari creature you control, it gains protection from the color of your... No, sorry. This is a great card because it fits into our counters on the Weenies counters. And it also gives us protection from color. So it's a great... kind of like an upgrade, in all honesty, compared to God's Willing. So yeah, I mean, God's Willing does have the Scry, let's not forget that, but this gives a counter, which is really good as well. Oh, would you look at that? He's cranking up, haha, funny. Well, somebody's mad that I'm healing up. The Mega Voltron. I am the Voltron now, Mono Red. Be afraid. Be very afraid of my Voltron-y power. Alright. Oh boy, that's funny. There we go. So yeah, that is a little bit of the voltron. I'm not gonna play anymore. I'm gonna leave it here. I think this is a very nice, quick, concise video about my opinions on Core21 Mono White counter Weenie thing, and my friend, my cool looking friend here, Basriket. And yeah, I think that was a very cool showcase of two decks that you could play, one with 0 rares, one with rares. Tell me what you think about my opinions down below in the comments. Tell me what you think about the decks, the links in the description about the deck list, or the Discord, or the Twitter, or the Twitch, twitch.tv/SentiensLair. Go follow me there. Also leave a like, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great day. Bye bye.